Drink my water.
Oh, it feels so good to have the circle back. Gently relax. relaxing your shoulders, allowing your neck to elongate, tucking your chin down just a little, so as to point your crown chakra toward the ethers. Feeling a slight arch in your back, hands and feet are relaxed. As you create a habit of relaxing in this way physically, your body has cellular memory and will know when you begin to make these physical movements that peaceful mind exercises will follow. Just like getting on a bicycle, and your body knows automatically what to do. When you get into this position of physical relaxation, the whole mind, body, spirit says, we're going to meditate. And peace of mind will be present with us for a period of time. Breathing and breathing, allowing spirit to enter your body with every breath you take. Feel your body and your mind smiling as you continue to poise yourself, to open your mind, to allow a deep connection between your mind, your body, your higher self, and spirit. With your eyes closed, looking down with your third eye and your physical eyes to that heart space energy at the center of your chest. Feel this energy, how strong, bright, brilliant, gold, silver, white, and pearlescent. This is the light within you that emanates from your heart space energy center. This is the temple of light. A temple is a gathering place, and your heart space energy gathers right there. The temple of light is within us all. We create light individually that communicates and connects through light and energy and source with each other. Not only with people, but with all animals, microorganisms, plants, trees, waters, everything that has a molecular structure, which is all beings of creation. At the center of the molecule is light, the same light that lives within each of us. We are therefore connected as light beings to each other, reconciling in your heart space energy the irony of being separate yet together simultaneously, to be individuals and yet a part of a whole, allowing this truth to resonate within you. Now as we ground by sending our heart space energy down through our bodies, out of the bottom of our feet, going deep into earth, into Gaia. Feel your body connecting. Feel your energy going through the Earth's crust into the outer mantle and then the inner mantle, and connecting and going all the way to the center. At the center of Gaia is a black crystal which grounds, allows her to move and circle the sun, create the seasons, create photosynthesis and creation of all levels. This crystal at the center of the earth grounds her, completes her. And so we connect to this crystal with our heart space energy so we can ground, understanding and being in great appreciation of our connection to Gaia. Do we recognize and send feelings of love and gratitude for the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, the clothes we wear, the shelter over our heads, all comes in some form or another from Gaia, from Mother Earth. And as we recognize that everything we need is provided for us in every way, do we send our appreciation and gratitude and recognize how truly abundant we are. Putting your hands up in front of you, both hands. From your heart space energy now, send love, appreciation, and gratitude to Mother Earth, thanking her for all she provides. Now allowing your heart space energy to come back up through your body, out of the crown chakra, going into this building and through the earth, through the roof, into our own Earth's atmosphere, and then seeing your heart space energy ascending up, and with your ascension of the soul energy, your higher self, you go into our own star system and beyond, and now see your heart space energy moving beyond our own galaxies, reaching farther and farther into all of the galaxies that are a part of the Milky Way, 100 billion galaxies, and see the vastness, the continuity, the expansiveness, and the ever-present energy of the total living world that we are a part of. And as we say our sacred Sanskrit prayer of Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, do we realize that we are not only saying that may all beings of creation live in peace, love, and joy here on Earth, but in all planets and all galaxies of existence. Repeating after me, Kirtan style. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings of creation live in peace, love, and joy. And so it is. Bringing your heart space energy now back to the center of your chest. See it going out horizontally in all directions, enveloping the earth with your love, your peace, your joy, your perfect intent. And imagine the world we live in, abundant, clear, bright, filled with all living beings who understand the gentleness and the subtlety of brotherhood, sisterhood, and co-creative living. Our air is clean, our water is clean, our crops are bright and abundant and organic. Our crops feed the world, our animals roam free, our governments are fair, equitable, and are for the highest good. We live in peace, we live in justice, we live in brotherhood, and as we see this and create this, imagination plus intention equals creation. And so we create the world we wish to see. As Mahatma Gandhi so beautifully and wisely said, be the change that you want to see. And in the words of Lao Tse, the 6th century BC philosopher, if there is to be peace in the world, there must be peace in the nations. If there is to be peace in the nations, there must be peace in the cities. If there is to be peace in the cities, there must be peace in the neighbors. If there is to be peace in the neighbors, there must be peace in the home. And if there is to be peace in the home, there must be peace in the hearts of all the individuals who live there. And so we see the path to world peace, even galactic peace, comes from us having peace in our own heart space energy. Putting your hands on your heart, left over right, it matters not. Right over left, left over right, whatever is your first instinct. One hand is your giving hand and the other your receiving. And so as you put your hands over your heart, you set the intention to give and receive love to yourself. Only when we honor ourselves, love ourselves, forgive ourselves, live without personal judgment or shame, when we see ourselves as manifestations of the divine, having an experience, a journey, a pathway of finding light within ourselves, there can be no wrong in the creation of this journey. For the task of finding light means to recognize when we are without light. In those moments when we recognize that we were in an instant without light, we have used phrases like blame and wrong and mistake and error and misjudgment. Instead, ask yourself if you would be willing to open your heart, to know that you are simply learning and growing. And as you become aware of those times in your life when you were unconscious and without light, celebrate the moment that you became conscious and put light on something. And vow to set intention that you will continue your journey of finding and discovering consciousness and placing light in your entire being of creation. Decide to live a life where you commit no fault, no error, no judgment, no blame, but rather commit yourself to discovering the lightness within you. And as you do this, setting the intention for all of those around to feel this energy, to experience a life where you see no wrong but only learning and growing, expanding, enlightening, sharing, giving, loving, being joyous, and peaceful with yourself and all others. Understanding the difference between blame and responsibility. We are responsible in and of ourselves to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. We call in now all of our own guardian angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, and archangels who walk with us on this journey, who offer themselves as friends, mentors, teachers, spiritual guides. We invite them in as always to reveal to us in each moment of each day what it is that we can do to discover, have revealed to us without fear of reprisal, those areas that need light. And as we become seekers of light, every day is a new revelation, a new gift to ourselves. Holding love to your own self. The more you love yourself, the greater your capacity to love others. The more you honor yourself, the greater your capacity to honor others. The more you live without self-blame, degradation, and disrespect of yourself, the greater your capacity to exist without blame, judgment, and degradation of others. As within, so without. And this is the law of the universe. Every thought we have manifests into a reality, and this is truth. Asking your guides and guardian angels here and now to help you reveal anything to yourself required that you're ready, willing, and able to see, that expands your journey of being a seeker of light, a messenger of light, a being of light, a gathering of light. Taking this in to be truth to you, take as long as you like, and gently, gracefully, slowly, in your own pace and time, come back to the room. Is everybody back? How was the sound? Okay. 3 inches away, which is contrary to all sound technicians that tell you to put the mic up to your mouth like an ice cream cone, but not with all this reverb in here. Okay, I finally rolled into the blanket. How are you all today? Big month. December with 12/12/12, and then 12/21, and Hanukkah and Christmas. So much going on. I felt like I was just in a whirlwind every day. So I asked for my topic this morning, and for those of you that read the Constant Contact that goes out on Thursday, you know that today we're going to be talking about Merlin. Adam and I have been watching the BBC series Merlin with the young kids on there, which is just a fun, playful way to talk about him. But I wanted to tap into the true energy of Merlin and find out who he really is. And he came to me because he said that as we move into the new year, as we're on the cusp. Oh, did you notice the little lights just came out? Wow. There's light.
Yeah.
As we come into the cusp of the Aquarian age, and we are only on just the very outskirts of that constellation. And as years pass and we move more into it, we'll see greater changes. But we can even feel the subtleties of that change now. And as we move into the new year, Merlin says that he wants all of us to understand how every thought we have creates the world that we live in. And that now more than ever, it is so important for us to govern our thoughts. And by govern, I don't mean discipline and be judgmental, but govern as in to manage, to govern our thoughts, to inventory our own inner dialogue, and recognize that we used to believe that thoughts were harmless, that you could think a thing, and as long as you didn't say it or do it, that it had kind of a private innocuousness to it. And we're learning now that that just isn't true. Because every thought gets recorded in the Akashic records and gets sent out into the ethers. And if somebody else has a similar thought, the two connect and create matter. And so we must be careful and take care to create positive thoughts. And it's so easy to get caught up in our own inner dialogue. But Merlin says, decide what your truth is. So I did a lot of Google searching on Merlin, and of course the BBC series was the first 2 pages of the Google searches. So it took me several pages to get down to historical sites. And there were some lovely websites. My guides always take me to the perfect place for the research that they want.